So I work overnight and am security conscious. My neighbors tell me that they'll watch out for my house when I'm at work in the evening and overnight, but they also ultimately go to bed. As some people know that I work overnight, and also cause crime can happen regardless of the hour, I'm left with the fear that I'm going to come home one morning and find my house has been broken into. It's why I purchased a DIY home security system a few years ago. I recently purchased a set of Blink XT cameras. As I'm up during the overnight hours to get the alerts, I figured they would be my first line of defense, the DIY home security system becoming the second. Well, as it turns out, I live on a much busier interior neighborhood street corner than I thought. The camera on the side of my house captured folks walking their dogs, the stray critter roaming about, cars at all hours, and as morning comes, morning exercise walkers and folks leaving for work. Long story short, it quickly killed the non-rechargeable batteries that originally came with my Blink XT. Blink will tell you that you'll get 2 years with one set of AA lithium-ion batteries, but you're not told that that must be with minimal settings, just a few seconds of video, long refresh time and low sensitivity. Your camera is going to get 2 years but miss most of the action that you bought. As a pervasive watcher of YouTube videos, while watching some review-related videos, I learned that a third party made a small solar panel that would work with the cameras. A few weeks into my experience with my first solar panel, and the results are proving positive. I picked my order up about 1 p.m. and installed it shortly afterward. It quickly charges, and by 4 p.m. it had charged enough to power my camera. It arrived in good condition, and so far I've got only some minor complaints. 1. The cord is way long, which can be good, allowing you to place it almost anywhere, and if you've got to run from the solar panel to the camera. But if you don't, like I have, reference pics, then you find yourself with a bunch of extra cord, which I wrapped around my new camera mounts. If your solar panel and camera are close to each other, then make sure to invest in some inexpensive cable ties for cable management as you tuck your cable under a roof eave. 2. Include a small tube of silicone. Anything mounted on the roof of your house should get a shot of silicone so as to prevent any possible water intrusion from where the screws go through the base and into your roof. I therefore chose to purchase separately the smallest tube of silicone that Home Depot had, just as a preventive measure. But so far I'm very pleased by my purchase and would tentatively recommend it to someone with Blink XT cameras or something similar if you had a different brand. If this yields positive results like I expect, then I'm looking forward to never having to change batteries again, and if all goes well I'll be purchasing additional panels. Update, August 28th. Admittedly, my experiment with my first solar panel was accelerated as 2 of my Blink XT cameras each died within a week of each other, one on the front of my house, one on the back. But the first solar panel that I had purchased for the camera on the side of my house proved such a success in the few weeks that I've been using it, I went ahead and concluded my experiment positively and purchased 2 additional panels. Similar to the first, they were quickly received, durable, and I'm looking forward to no longer changing any batteries and not being constrained in the settings that I use. You can't really go wrong with these little panels to power battery-powered home security cameras. Update, April 2020. Wanted to add that one of my solar panels has failed that powers the camera that watches the front of my house. I swapped the camera out and it immediately started working again when I put batteries into it. Click link in description for more reviews.